Today we're going to talk about lasers, and no, not the kind you might see in Star Wars. That's where your mind might go, or maybe some other video game. These are lasers that do a lot of cool stuff, including laser hair removal, but that's just one of the things that do. We're going to tell you about the tech at Total Body Laser here in Prince George today, plus tell you all about inspiring women among us. All of that coming up on CKPG Today. A lot of jobs require you to work under tight deadlines. Some may say, you get things in right by the hair of your chinny chin chin. What happens if you have the hair on your chin though? Or acne, or scarring, or some other things that might require some skin rejuvenation attention? Well, the folks at Total Body Laser Center here in Prince George want to help you. And we're not going to explain the Ferrari that they work with today on the show. Let's head inside in the gateway. Now inside Total Body Laser Center here in the Gateway, and here with Dina, who is the owner of this joint. How's it going today?
It's going really well. Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having us in here. This is super, super cool. You got a cool space with a bunch of cool machines, but maybe explain for me and the folks watching what you do here.
Well, we provide a wide range of services, literally from head to toe. So from hair restoration to women's health, nail fungus and warts, and all the high-end skin resurfacing type of facial laser treatments.
Wow. Okay, so I always thought it was laser hair removal. It's not just that. It can also help rejuvenate and add to?
Well, it depends on what kind of modality. We're very fortunate that we have the Photona laser machine, so it enables us to be able to use different wavelengths and modalities. It depends on whatever we're trying to achieve. For instance, if someone is struggling with hair reduction issues or hair loss, we can help them with that. If someone is actually trying to remove hair, we can help them with that as well. We do women's health as well. We don't really promote that so much, but I do have it because I'm really passionate about women's health myself. So that's why I also incorporated that after I acquired the business. We do laser tattoo removals,
wow,
so many other spider veins, a wide range of laser treatments here.
So what made you get into the laser business? Like, you big fan of Star Wars, or like, well, how did it start?
I think what
I know, I mean, you got to bring it up, right?
Yeah, that's a good question. For me, it stems back to I think some insecurities growing up that I had, and I've always I've been someone that likes to help people. And so it really was about, and then being also a mom at such a young age, I never really had time for myself, to care for myself. And so it was really about, how do I provide services that I make people feel good about those insecurities that they might have. And I see that a lot. People might think about maybe laser hair removal, or I do so many other, for instance, for scars. I've had clients who had breast augmentations come in here for me to correct the scarring.
When people walk in the clinic here, I mean, it's a good vibe. There's lots of daylight when you walk in here in the Gateway building, but it's lots of people coming in here for uncomfortable situations. Things are hard to talk about, but I mean, it seems like you got a pretty dial. You're like, don't worry, I'll help you out. It's pretty much the vibe.
Yeah, well, we do our best for that, to try to make clients feel comfortable about that. And that's one of the number of feedback that we get back from our clients, is that they feel, regardless of how sensitive the situation, their concern might be, they feel really comfortable with how we conduct our business with them, and the relationships that we built with our clients.
Yeah, no kidding. Consultations are free, you're saying?
Yes, they are.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I encourage a lot of people to come in honestly. Any questions you might have or concerns, we may be able to help you. And if I haven't done anything, I'm very transparent with everything that I do. But I do understand my lasers very well inside out, and so I feel very confident with what I'm able to do. and the services that I'm able to provide.
Now, Dina, I was looking around the room. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I counting right? 5-ish machines you got? This one is like
four machines.
Okay.
Yeah. What this one here is the Fotona. This is what I refer to as my Ferrari.
Hell yeah. We love a Ferrari.
I love it because it does everything. It's a medical grade, very advanced laser machine. This here machine is basically just for cool air. So we use that a lot for when we do spider veins or tattoo laser removals or laser hair removals. This one here is a surgical smoke evacuator. So when we're doing nail fungus, we don't want to, or any worked laser removals, we don't want to breathe any of that debris or any deep skin resurfacing. A lot of the skin is actually ablated, and so it's able to actually just absorb all of that in that section here. This is I love this machine here. It is primarily what I like to use this is for clients with melasma, with pigment, and laser tattoos. It's fantastic that way. It has so many other opportunities, but that's because I have so many machines. I'm very lucky that way. Someone can walk in here and I don't think there's been anything that I haven't been able to treat.
You're like an artist, like a scientist.
Well, it's funny you say that because when I conduct the consultations with my clients, that's one of the things that I say. I get super excited because they're my canvas,
right?
And I get super excited that I get to work on whatever that is that I work on them. So
well, you seem like you love what you do, so I'm excited to see what's next. We have a pretty cool demonstration to show you coming up here on the show, so stay tuned for that after the break. This has been good to get to know you so far, Dina.
Hold it like that.
Hold it like this.
And then hopefully. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
The Ferrari's turned on, the sunglasses are on, and now we're lasering.
We're lasering, yes.
Okay, so explain to me what's going on here.
So what we're trying to do here is demonstrate how the laser targets the hair follicle, the melanin on the hair follicle, not exactly the skin. So the white balloon is the skin, and then the black balloon that we have a hard time seeing it a little bit, but it's in there, is actually the melanin on the hair follicle.
Gotcha.
So what we're going to do is demonstrate how we're going to pop that black balloon because it's the laser itself is not going to cause any damage onto the skin, or not damage, but it's not impacting the skin. Basically.
Gotcha. It gets rid of what you want it to get rid of.
Exactly.
Okay. Star Wars away.
Okay, wait. I just need to because we have a hard time to see. Okay, there. Hold it like that.
Hold it like this.
And then hopefully. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Everybody has glasses. Okay.
Whoa,
there it is.
You heard it?
That? Did you hear that?
Did you see that? I was a little scared. I did hear it. The balloon on the inside.
So look, so you can see now the balloon is broken.
It's gone.
Look at it. See that?
That's just like that bad hair you didn't want.
Yeah. Do you see that? So you can see it. It's pretty cool,
neat, actually.
right? So
it's quiet. It doesn't make a single sound.
No. Yeah. It's good.
That's good. Is that so? Okay, so when people come to see you, Dina, and this is an example, but how long is typically like the process?
Like for what?
For like a hair removal, like a typical job that you would do,
usually,
or is there one?
Well, it depends on what the treatment is. The average treatments usually people can get their treatments done during their lunch hour. Honestly,
really?
They can be that quick. Yeah. So for laser hair removal, usually a session depends how many areas we're treating.
Yeah.
But usually 30 minutes. Sometimes we book 30 minutes always in 30-minute increments is the minimum usually, unless it's a follow-up for 15 minutes. But yeah, so it's very quick.
And then this is like a myth busting thing too, but how many sessions does it take to get results?
The average individual has about usually 8 to 12 sessions. However, it's not unlike that a lot of my clients who have darker, thicker, coarse hair. I have a lady that travels from out of town here. She walked in here just last week, actually, about a week ago, and she was so ecstatic. And she said to me, oh my God, I didn't shave coming in today. And I didn't think anything of it because I see so many clients all the time. I wasn't thinking, oh, 3 months ago when she first came in,
Right.
she came in without shaving, so she had facial under the chin hair. And until I looked back on that day, the 3 months before that, so she's had 3 sessions, and then she was here last week for her 4th session, and she was over the moon of how amazing.
Really? Wow.
And she walked in with no hairs when she walked in. But the thing is, we need to make sure that we capture all hair cycles, and that's why we need to have X number of sessions. We have about 1,000 hair follicles that we need to. So every time you come in, we need to make sure we capture the hair cycles when it's during the anagen cycle.
Wow, that's a lot of $10 words, $20 words.
Yeah, sorry.
A lot of big words here, a total body laser. But thank you for your time today, Dina. This has been great. Once again, a reminder to people, you do free consultations if you're interested.
Free consultations, yes. And we will try to assist you with any questions or concerns that you might have. We'll be happy to see you.
I like it.
Hope you make it.
From head to toe. I don't know the joke what I was going to make, Dina, but they're pretty good here in the Gateway.
Literally, from head to toe. Yes.
Come check them out.
All right, folks, time to reveal the big winner for our Power Play Getaway here on CKPG. After a lot of guessing and a lot of correct guessing as well, the winner of the 2025 Power Play Getaway is Debbie Eagle.
You won the grand prize for the Power Play Getaway.
Woo-hoo-hoo! This is unreal.
Congratulations, Debbie, and enjoy your trip.
Thank you. Oh my God. I'm just freaking out now. I can't believe it.
Debbie Eagle's going to be heading down to Vancouver 2 nights at the Rosedale on Robson and tickets to a pro hockey game on December 8th. YXS and WestJet also provided 2 $500 gift cards to anywhere WestJet flies, and that's not all. Debbie scored more amazing prizes from our local sponsors as well to make this win even bigger. Shout out to our sponsors for making this contest possible: the Rosedale on Robson Suite Hotel, YXS, the Prince George Airport Authority, Living Well on Ospika Boulevard, the Prince George Spruce Kings, and Interior Off-Road. Thanks for playing, everyone.
Exciting times ahead for Inspiring Women Among Us, which is back here for 2025, starting tomorrow, November 19th until the 26th. So lucky to have Zoe and Annie in to talk a little bit more about it. Thanks so much for making the time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
thanks for having us.
happy 10th year.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Surprised to have made it to 10 years.
Yep.
I was going to ask, were you surprised? Like year one, were you thinking I'm going to get there or no?
No, I think we thought of a couple of years we'd be doing good. So a decade later, we're very impressed with the support we've received.
Yes.
Yeah. So this year we have about 23 events.
Wow.
With about 25 partners and sponsors. So it really is a community event, and that's why we've been able to host it 8 times in 10 years.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Like, I mean, I'm just doing the math here. You got 23 events over the 19th to the 26th. There's a lot of action in there.
There is a lot
There's
of
a
action.
lot of action.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I have a cheat sheet
You
here.
got a cheat sheet. I mean, we'll link it on our website too, so you can have your own cheat sheet at home.
Yeah.
But where do you want to start here? What do you want to highlight first?
Okay, well, I will also say that in those 10 years, we've had 8 series of events, and that means over 6,400 attendances. So it might have been, same person going to more than one thing, but that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I highlighted a couple of local events. Before I do that, I do want to also say that, our students designed this handy dandy QR
Perfect.
code.
You can put it on Mr. PG's
All right,
feed
thanks,
here,
Mr.
actually.
PG. He's a
Yeah.
feminist. Everyone knows that.
He stands for everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so
Perfect.
hopefully you'll be able to find those around town. And we also have a website where you can find everything. And also our students have been busy making beautiful posters.
That is wonderful.
And I think this is a good example. We're bringing author Hiromo Godi with the collaboration from Dr. Rob Buddy at UNBC's English department. And so this is a really exciting person to welcome to PG, to give especially young writers and authors, kind of unique access. And that's what we try to do. So just to highlight a few.
Yep.
Our opening, which is exciting for us because it's our 10th year, is on the 19th at 10 a.m. And we have a bunch of panelists who are going to talk about activism and advocacy for inclusion and equity over the years, because it's certainly, we stand on the shoulders of giants.
Of course.
Started long before us, but we're really honored and lucky to be able to contribute to that in northern BC.
And we support a lot of people going up now, so
Of course.
we're going to look into the future as well and how we can help.
That's right.
You guys really always do think of everything.
Well, and we're so lucky we get to work with students and community members and all kinds of partners, so that keeps it lively for sure.
I think it's awesome, and you guys are also at a ton of different venues. Omnic Art Center up at the university.
Yep.
You got a day at the Playhouse as
Yep.
well. A little bit of everything.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's on purpose too, because you want to meet people where they are. We know some people don't feel that welcome in certain places, so all of our events, except for the play, are free.
Okay.
And the play by KSK Production should be great. Last year's play was phenomenal, and it is a fundraiser for the Iowa Award. And I think we've raised about $40,000 and given out 40 Iowa Awards over the years. So that's money very well spent in terms of talent and where the proceeds go. And thank you to Knox also for partnering on that one. And we will also have a drag story time on the first day. And if you've ever seen Pelvis, our local Elvis drag star, you know that's going to be worthwhile. And then we have Trudy Goels coming up to talk to aspiring community builders and politicians about how to build more equitable cities and where we can all fit in. And that's going to be on the second day, on Thursday, the 20th. And then I already talked about Hiromi Godo. And then on the 22nd, we're really honored to participate in a little mini film series to complement the exhibition right now at Two Rivers Gallery that was co-curated by Jennifer Piggin and Kim Gucci.
Beautiful
and so
stuff.
we're going to have, so an exhibition really about Indigenous relations with the water, Tubesugana. And we're going to show the film Nechako. It will be a big river again, so you might have heard of Nechako. And
It's
then
the northern premiere as well.
It is.
First time in the north.
yeah, northern premiere, and then a
like it.
related film, The Salmon's Call. And so that's kind of going to be a back-to-back, 2 films, discussions with community members, youth, elders, and we're really happy to have Jennifer and Kim taking the lead on that. And then I want to highlight 2 more Indigenous initiatives, and then I promise that's it.
Okay, no worries.
So there are 2 very inspiring women whose names will sound familiar to many in the audience. One is Edie Frederick, the late Edie Frederick, who played so many roles and was a key matriarch in Claytley Tenay. And so up at UNBC, they're going to be naming an Indigenous research studio after Edie Frederick, and they're going to honor Edie on the Sunday?
No, the Monday.
The Monday.
Okay.
See, we have so many events on Monday the 24th. And then the next day, another really key contributor in terms of Indigenous knowledge and us all understanding where we live, Sophie Thomas. There will be a plaque unveiled at UNBC as well. And both events will have discussions and food and elders, and it's a really they're celebratory, commemorative occasions, and we're really so happy to partner with the Office of Indigenous Initiatives for those.
Annie, what are you looking forward to the most?
Well, there's always the Day of Remembrance and Action Against Violence Against Women, which will be coming up on the 26th at CNC this year. We alternate with CNC to offer, and that is actually a very important event, and it's what inspired us to start inspiring women among us, was to sort of expand our discussions and not just focus on the damage that was done, but all the contributions that women and other inspiring people make on it. So we're hoping people will join us at CNC for the Day of Remembrance, and just a lot of exciting speakers and events going on. So
Awesome.
something for everybody. Now it is all gender friendly.
All
Yes.
genders.
Everybody is welcome, all ages. It's definitely a G-rated event, and we would love to see everybody from 8 to 80, well, 2 to 80, whoever can come. Everything is accessible, and again, everybody is welcome.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. And yeah, both for putting this on, as special as it is to have this year in Prince George. And congratulations on the 10-year achievement as well.
Thank you so much.
We'll put all the details in case you missed anything on our website, ckpgtoday.ca. Cheers. Thank you.
Taking a look outside at today's CKPG Snapshot from Brenda Schlesinger, who went for a walk around the Nechako River area in Prince George. You can see the Northern Lights Estate Winery in the back, and yes, the river is very low. If you're into rock picking, this is prime season for that. It's also just prime season to take a walk along the riverbed just like Brenda did. You never know what you're going to get. A lot of beautiful scenes, that's for sure. And maybe even some snow sometime soon. Thanks so much, Brenda, for capturing this. And folks, if you have a snapshot, we'd love to see it. Snapshot@ckpg.com is our email. Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
I remember a number of months ago when Mayor Simon Yu here in Prince George released his future vision for downtown Prince George. Included a bunch of lofty stuff like a auditorium built into Canot Hill. Okay, seems very like, whoa, this is crazy. Well, way back when in local history, there was another crazy cultural center proposal. I guess you could call it that. It's very futuristic for its time, anyways, looking back. And well, let's roll the tape. You're going to get to see it the same as we do today in local history.
Taking a look back in 1976 here in Prince George was a cultural center design contest. And while this was the winning design, as you can see pictured here, if you look in the bottom left corner, that is the Coast Hotel. That was there. And then you kind of look and there's a bunch of other buildings that never happened, okay? One of them being a 1,200 spot parkade. Another one being the Four Seasons pool, which did eventually happen, but it kind of looked a little different. Then there was thoughts about a library, a civic center, art gallery, although only part of that, of course, was proceeded with and by different designers. So this was a big vision, one that was never truly, fully realized.
The funny part about that proposal for a cultural center downtown Prince George is some of it got built, and then other parts of it were like, yeah, we'll deal with that later. But anyway, that's just a piece of history, which, well, we all know we love to celebrate on the show together. But hope you learned something today. Maybe you got inspired to head to Inspiring Women Among Us. Lots of great events to check out, folks. And don't forget, in case you missed anything, it's always on our website, including our shows on demand. We'll see you for more good stuff on the show tomorrow. Until then, have a good one, folks. Bye for now.